Morning. Wow. My cards are falling all over the place. All right. Let us get prepared for this pop-up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Oh, let me make sure there's no sound issues. And everything looks okay. Of course, I get a commercial. All right. Everything's working. Sound is good. Sound is great. Oh, goodness, so tired. All right, I'm ready to go. Whew, I'm really tired. I'll probably be on for 30 minutes today, just 30, because it has been a very rough week for me, and I'm not feeling too well. I'm not feeling that great. For those of you coming in to the live session, this live session is just going to be a little bit shorter. And if you hear any air blasting, it's my heater. I hope I'm not getting sick. Maybe it's the change in seasons that happens sometimes, where my body just needs a moment to adjust. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let us get started. Hopefully astronauts come in. And my apologies for not having everything posted by Tuesday like I normally do, but things were just a little bit chaotic. All right. Because you guys know I like to be on top of that. Like I said, it's been a really rough week and I'm not feeling too good today. So just want that to be clear for those of you who may want to watch the live back, or if you're just now coming in, then you know that. And this week I have my panorama cards. I want to use my other deck that I don't think I've used, but I want to use in a reading first. So it's a deck you guys haven't seen for, not this one, but there's one that I have been wanting to use for a while. But I need to use it in a reading first. So let me know how you feel about, Mars changing and going into Leo today. For me, it's been a pretty restful day. But let me know how it's been for you, if you have any plans coming up. And I'm sorry if I am yawning away. My energy is very low. Like I said, I'm not feeling too great. But I still wanted to come on. Hey, is it Zhao? I think I'm saying it right. I hope I remember I'm saying it right. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, good. I'm glad I remembered correctly. I've been okay. Granted, today I'm feeling a little unwell, but for the most part, my life's doing pretty good. Oop. Goodness. All right. The cards are flying. All right. I know it is springtime, and it says, let me inspire you with the yes or no. Will I get funding from founder. Oh, if you want me to answer a question, Jowl, all you have to do is you would have to either super chat or you would have to go to PayPal or Cash App. And for the yes or no questions, it is $5. Because I know some people come in and they just kind of look at live and they don't read the title or description sometimes. So I just want to make it known. Maybe I should put it in the pin thing. I might have to start doing that so people know. But man, I am super tired. I'll make sure to do that from now on. That way people aren't confused. But yes, I do hope you do get funding from the Inno founder. Oh, excuse me. I have been tired all week, so do not mind me. It is, it's been a rough week. I'll say that. Just want everyone to know that. So if I'm yawning, it's because I've been through a lot this week. I don't want to keep saying that and harping on like I'm some victim, but I do want to let that be known in case my energy is just a little bit different. I guess I'll say that, different in a way. And I'm just trying to make sure that everything looks right. So I'm just clicking stuff. All right. Hopefully you can see. All right. Probably can see through my glasses. But yes, I will be on for about 30 minutes today. Hopefully, if you want a reading, feel free to ask. Yes or no is $5. General reading is $10. You can super chat, Cash App, or PayPal if you like. And I do hope you are enjoying Mars going into Leo. It is finally, well, I wouldn't say finally done, but it's been having this Leo Cancer type of energy for so long. I cannot wait until it goes into Virgo. Not that Virgo is like a amazing placement that I love, but it would be new energy. It would be new energy versus this one is kind of like you're still going back and redoing things and having to tie a bow or just kind of prove what you've learned, So that should be the thing that's happening. But you guys let me know what your plans for this weekend are. I'm just going to sit here. I got my panoramic cards. I absolutely love this deck because of its wide view. It kind of just gives you this, I don't know, not bird's eye view. Somebody should do that, bird's eye tarot. But it kind of gives you just a bigger perspective of how things are going. Like they took the Two of Cups coins and put them at the circus. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of accurate. It feels like a circus sometimes when you get that Two of Pentacles energy coming up in your life. But it's different. It's different. Oh, excuse me. I never get tired of the tarot cards and all the messaging that it has to offer and bring. Like this week, I think for this week, I got the 10 of Pentacles. And that kind of made a lot of sense to me because it was just more so like resting a lot this week. You know, you go from this place of like the 9 of Pentacles, which is like enjoying the fruits of your labor, and then to the 10 of Pentacles, which is like enjoying the fruits of your labor, somebody else's labor, and spending time with people that you care about, and also just having the ability to have a sense of stability and I'll say safety or something along the lines of that. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just having a bit more a sense of calmness. Yeah, like the 10 of Pentacles comes with like a feeling of safety and security. And I can definitely say that that was the energy that was brought for me this week. I just felt like, you know what? Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be okay. Even though I had moments of like anxiety, there was just a feeling of stability there, you know? At least I thought so. Whew, sorry, guys. I thought I was going to sneeze. But yeah, I'm going to be on for about 20 minutes, guys, just to see if you guys want to come in. I know I normally have my pop-up schedule because I like to keep you guys informed and let you know when I'm going to be on. So sorry that I dropped the ball this week and I wasn't able to inform you ahead of time of when I was going to be on. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm just, going through it a little bit, having some troubles, just physically. Physically, I'm a little drained this week, and that's why. And feeling a little unwell. But that's the only reason I dropped the ball. Normally, I'm on top of things, but that's okay. Things happen. If you are coming in, don't forget to hit the like button. And readings are for yes or no's are $5. General readings are $10, and you can use PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat if you would like a reading. Also, don't be afraid to let me know what type of readings you might want next. Like what you would like to see on the channel, or even just like your favorite type of reading to do. So far, love is in the lead with the favorites when it comes to the types of reading. So I may just do a few more love readings than I normally have planned. So be on the lookout for that. And just for a reminder, for anyone coming in, I am using my Panorama Rider-Waite tarot deck. It just gets a little bit of a wider view of everything. And this card is the Ace of Cups. So that is where I am at in terms of the cards I've chosen. I do have another deck that I cannot wait to show off to you, astronauts. And because of your support, I have been able to buy decks like this and to keep continuing. And if you hear any sort of noise, that is like my heater. I am just like getting like the chills and everything. So I just need the heater to help me stay on motivated and not feel too sick. Because nothing keeps me away from the astronauts. If I say I'm going to be live every week, then I'm going to show up live every week, rain or shine. I am here. Okay. So I just want you to know that this weekend I will be very busy. Yeah. Personally, I am coming up on finals, so there's just a lot. There's a lot to cover and a lot to do. Worst time to be sick. I'm sure it's stress. Even though I felt safe, secure, and everything, sometimes it catches up to you. It's like, if you've been in a mode for so long, and then you finally get this chance to rest, I've noticed like my body will just say, oh, great, now we can be sick. Such a pain, such a pain. That's how it is, though. I hope everyone's been doing okay. I think all the planets are direct now, just from an astrological perspective. So you guys should be moving forward with events and things along the lines of that. Excuse me, guys. My nose. My nose. It's like, hold on. Let me get something to wipe it. I need All right. Had to go wipe my nose, guys. Sorry. This is rough. This is rough for me. But anyway, I was looking up the astrological forecast. Let me see this. Let me check. Sorry, guys. I'm checking the calendar. Trying to find where I put the astrological calendar. Okay, I found it. Just want to see what's coming up. And I do have my cards ready as always. But I do want to see the events for next week. Da, 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 da. Just says Mercury in Aries conjunct Neptune in Aries. Mercury and Neptune have been conjunct a minute. Sun enters Taurus. Venus sextile Uranus. Mercury in Aries sextile Pluto. Sun and Taurus square Mars. Nothing major. Just the normal kind of like planetary aspects and things going on. It doesn't change and switch up until the end of the month, where we have the new moon in Taurus. I think that's going to be the most kind of powerful aspect. Maybe Mars opposite Pluto may have a huge effect, but other than that, I think this month we've kind of already gone through the major energy shifts and everything. And obviously we're going to the last one, the one that's Mars has been dragging us through for so long. But yeah, if you want a reading, feel free to ask a question. Yes or no is $5. And for general or any other type of question, it is 10, and you can use PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat if you are not familiar with those. And don't forget to hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. And if you are curious, today I'm using the Panorama Rider-Waite deck. Oh, hey, let's tread lightly. How are you? I hope your week has been good. And I hope you have some good plans for this weekend here. Even though I know a lot of places may be a little bit closed since it's like Easter Sunday for a lot of places, at least on Sunday. Did it get darker? Why is the light like that? Okay. They said, I want to ask a question, but every time I ask during the middle of your reading, an ad comes through. I didn't even know there were ads. I thought the ads would play afterwards. That is so weird. Maybe I can turn them off. But thank you. I'm glad you like my glasses. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'll have to do it next live. I don't think I can edit it this live. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, card just flew out. King of Cups. I hope everyone's doing good with Mars going into Leo. There's some things that I need to reschedule because I need to make sure this project gets done, which, ugh, hate having to reschedule stuff, but that's fine. So weird. Why did it make me do that? Am I doing anything on Wednesday? Let me check. Nope. Okay. All right. If you have a question, feel free to ask. Don't forget to hit the like button. And remember, yes or no is $5. General question is $10. You can use PayPal, Super Chat, or Cash App. Those are the options I currently have available for you. And I'm using the Rider-Waite panoramic deck. Oh, you got the 9 of Cups here coming up. I'm going to take that as a good sign of good things to come. Oh, another one flew out. The cards are already flying. That's funny. They're flying, and I got the 8 of Wands. Funny. But yes, so this weekend I have a lot of plans. So that's why I'm going live today. And I meant to schedule this earlier, but this week has been rough. And I've been on top of it. You guys know that. I have been on top of it. I don't think I have missed a Tuesday. I think the latest I might have done Wednesday morning. I might have done Wednesday morning in terms of an alert for a live after I've just stopped doing the pop-ups. Okay, sent via PayPal. All right, let me get into PayPal. So glad I caught it live. And you, Wandering Sparrow, the only readers I will pay. I don't think I've seen Wandering Sparrow. I've got to check them out. They must be pretty good. You know, I'm going to have to take your word. But maybe I'm biased because I think all my subscribers have good taste. But I'm biased. Yes, let me go in here. And is the question in the PayPal? Because I'm looking at it. Say, yeah, she has great energy like you. Oh, that's good. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay. He wanted to hang out because I told him I require a proper date. So he said it's best we remain friends. I blocked him a little because what? I'm not chasing anyone. He's 49. My question is, what were his intentions in the first place? What were Mike's intentions in the first place? Okay. Let's see what's up with Mike here. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, where does this one come in? 2 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay, this card wants to come out so bad. 5 of Wands. Okay, so with the 3 of Wands, we all know threes are all the third party kind of situations and things along the lines of that. So right away, Mike's intention was never really to commit. I don't know where I'm going with this. It was like moving off to the side, but his intention was never really to commit. The Three of Wands, they're kind of like casting a little bit of a wide net and then seeing what they can get back from their efforts, from things on the lines of that. And then when we have the Two of Pentacles here, Two of Pentacles is always kind of looking for someone else in terms of like romance, because it's a card about like juggling. So generally it's like if it's somebody's intention, it's like, hey, I want to juggle multiple parties and things along the lines of that. I think this person's intention was to get to know you, but they weren't serious. The Two of Pentacles here is very non-committal energy. I generally get the Two of Pentacles to represent somebody who wears a lot of like different hats. And so in terms of like relationships, it's kind of like they date multiple people, or they're kind of like they play different roles for different people. Or three, they're kind of very indecisive. They're very much like, next day I am thinking that I want, kids, a wife, a white picket fence. And then the next day it's like, oh no, I just kind of want to be like a single playboy, playgirl type of energy from this. When we get the Five of Wands here, Five of Wands is very interesting for when it comes to like someone's intentions, because to some degree it's almost like they want to be able to prove that they are like a cut above the rest. And they're trying to prove that maybe to you, maybe to other people, maybe just to any a woman that they're interested in, but they want to prove that they are, worth fighting for, worth paying attention to, worth getting to know, that they are like a star player, they're a star champion, and things along the lines of that, especially with the Five of Wands. And then it's like, I assume there were others, but you need to take me on a date if you want my time. These men are weird. Hunt you down to behave strange. Agreed with that, for sure, because we definitely have that Five of Wands, like showing that he was putting in some type of effort to prove something. So I definitely 100% agree with you. And then we have the Two of Cups reversed because it's following the Five of Wands. And this is sort of like keeping things separate. When we get the Two of Cups reversed, it's almost like not being able to form a union, not being able to form a serious bond, not having a deep emotional connection. So Mike was not looking for that deep emotional connection. He was looking for something that was going to have to be a little bit more light. And at the same time, with this Five of Wands energy, it's very interesting because maybe part of his ego was kind of like, oh, I want this person to see that I am, the ish, you know what I mean? Like part of them is just like, I want people to recognize that I am a man of value or something along the lines of that with the Five of Wands. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really want to form a bond. Like, I'm not trying to be anyone's boyfriend. I'm not trying to be anyone's husband. I'm not looking for a deep emotional commitment. I'm not looking for that harmony and peace and things along the lines of that. And I think part of this person really likes the thrill. They really have this sort of like, those people who kind of like a little bit of drama. They like a little bit of chaos. They kind of like things to be a little bit unpredictable. I have a feeling that this person may like that a little bit. Like they may like a little bit of uncertainty and I don't know, just something about it to me feels immature. Yeah. Oh, you just said immature. That is so funny. As soon as I said it, you type it. Yeah, like the energy feels very immature. It's strange to me. I'm just going to pull one more card because I want to know what's like in his head out of curiosity. We have the Star card. So I'm guessing this is about emotional distancing, just keeping themselves apart, keeping their peace. Maybe they feel like they don't want a relationship because it would maybe disrupt their flow, that they wouldn't have as much like emotional control or things along the lines of that, because this kind of deals with Aquarius, the Star card energy. And Aquarius is kind of all about being able to remain emotionally steady and sort of detaching yourself so that you can be efficient at making sacrifices for others or doing things, meeting goals and things along the lines of that. So maybe this person feels like if they were to dive deep into a relationship in some regard, it would distract them from some goal that they have in mind. Not sure what it is, but they care about it a lot. We have the Seven of Wands. I don't know what this person does, but they have some sort of far off, distant goal in their head or picture that they have in their mind, and they feel like they have to focus most of their energy on that in order to, I don't know, be successful or something. I don't know. They're just very one track minded. The Seven of Wands definitely is very goal oriented. I'll say that. But they don't seem like they are emotionally available, especially with the Star card here. I don't get the Star card to represent emotionally available. It's good if you just want a nice, quiet, peaceful day. I wonder if he's stalking my social media still. I blocked him, but I had others in my views today. More than likely he is. I mean, I would believe so. Like, let me see. I can pull one more card just to see. We have the Queen of Cups. I think so. And the Chariot. So, yes. I think this person is 100% still looking at your social media, for sure. I mean, it is what it is. This person wants to keep their distance emotionally. They don't want to commit. They want to focus on whatever their goals are, but at the same time, they're going to watch you from afar. 100%. But you deserve way better than this person. Like, I don't get his energy, but whatever it is, he does not want to commit to a relationship. You're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. I'm gonna have to end my live early today, only because you can probably tell by my voice, I'm not I'm not the healthiest right now. I'm so sick. I think it's the change in seasons. Pollen always has me in a wreck. What word was I going for? In a rut. I think I combined wreck and rut. But yes, I'm gonna head out, and next week. So I'm gonna send for one more question. Okay. Yeah, you can do the one more question, and then I'll close out after that. I'm just shuffling away. Okay. I'm just shuffling. Let me try this way. A little bit better. All right, put the cards there. All right, sent via PayPal. Let me go back. Should I look for a new job? What is the time frame I likely have a new position? Okay, let's see. Okay, this card came out. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, calm down. Cards went flying. Okay, I just need a clarifier card. Okay, this card wants to come out. Knight of Swords reversed. And okay, I'll do one more. Seems like I have a lot to say. Okay, what card is this? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles reversed. We got the 9 of Cups. So the cards kind of say that your current job actually might be better to stay there just a bit longer. Only because we got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which can imply that starting something new might be a little bit difficult. And the Ace of Pentacles is obviously, when it's reversed, it's like, please don't start anything new, you know, especially if it's being clarified by the 9 of Cups. It might actually be to your benefit to stay with this job just for a little bit. I could try to look into see the reason why. Possibly, I think it may have to do with maybe some what's the word I'm looking for? Some miscommunication and quick decision making. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, take your time looking for a new job, essentially. Let me see any other reasons why. Okay, need a promotion, so I'm a bit demotivated. Let me see. Let me ask them, do they want you just to wait for a little bit longer? I think it's take your time. Okay, they do want you to leave. I think it's just a matter of don't leave super quick, you know, don't just immediately jump ship. So I think that's the message here. That's what I figured. Page of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I asked for some advice on what you should do. So the Page of Cups is obviously going to do things that make them feel good. So picking a job that you actually like and are interested in. And the 8 of Wands reversed is like being specific about who you're targeting. So don't be in a rush to take just any job. Like, the cards want to emphasize that majorly. It's not that they don't want you to leave. It's not that they think that you don't deserve more, because you do. You deserve to be promoted, but they feel like they don't want you to rush into another role that is going to be dissatisfactory, or another culture or environment that isn't going to truly value you. They really want you to, do the opposite of the Eight of Wands, which is all about speed, and slow down a little bit when it comes to, looking for the right fit. Make sure you take your time, that it's the right company for you. And then let's see what the time frame. Yeah, don't be haste, essentially. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Let me see. Could be water sign seasons, like Cancer, Scorpio, for being literal. And the Six of Pentacles. When it comes to the time frame, let me think about this. What's an Ace of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles. If it's describing a circumstance, it's going to say when someone talks to you or mentions some sort of new opportunity. And I say someone because we got like two hands coming out and offering something. So it's almost like somebody is telling you about a position, offering, saying, hey, I think you'd be good for this, or have you heard of this type of thing? It could be saying something like that in terms of timing, but it's generally somebody giving you an idea, advice, putting you on to a situation, something along the lines of that. But if we're talking literal timing, well, since the Ace of Cups was the first card, I would say it's going to be either like water sign season, like Cancer, Scorpio. I don't think Pisces. Pisces seems a little bit further away. That'd be next year, but Cancer and Scorpio season. But like I said, if this is describing a circumstance, this is somebody saying, hey, you would be good for this type of thing, or have you heard of this, or this role's open, and my, uncle is looking for this type of person, and da 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 da. That is a time period when it's like, okay, this is the time to strike. This is the time to go for this new job. This is the time. This is the universe saying, go for this. Go for this. This is it for you. I think this is a good time for you. And then I want to get some clarity to see if this is like a long time. Ace of Pentacles, not too long, but the Ace of Pentacles is a little slow, so maybe it is more so Scorpio season than Cancer season. I just know that the Ace of Pentacles is definitely slow. It definitely represents a little bit of a delay and things happening, but the opportunities are coming. Okay. We got the Queen of Wands coming out. So I'm guessing that's going to be you. Yes, be patient. The top opportunity is going to come, and your new role is definitely going to appreciate you and put you in a way better position. And you're definitely going to love it, because the Queen of Wands loves her job. She picks a job that she's passionate about. She wakes up every day. Oh, you're a Sagittarius. Good sign. Good sign. So it sounds like the next job is going to bring about more of that motivation and things along the lines of that. But the cards really want to make sure that you pick the right role for you, and don't just accept, the first offer that comes your way. Look for something that is exactly what you're looking for, or extremely close to it. Somebody that is showing that they value you. You got all the benefits and things along the lines of that, especially since we have that Six of Pentacles here, which is all about just like giving. So searching for a company that seems like they want to give back to their employees, that they want to invest in their employees, 100%, that is what you are looking for. But I really do feel like this change is going to happen this year, because the Ace of Pentacles is slow, but it's not like, 2-3 years slow. Like, it's not like that. You're welcome. And I wish you luck on the job search and everything. I know it's tough out there, but I know you can do it. And I cannot wait for you to get your new role. But have a great night. It was a lovely reading for you. And I will see you all next week. And I will make sure to post on Tuesday so people know that I am live and I am ready to go. But that is all I have. Trying to make sure that I got everything. There was something I wanted to say. Can't remember what it was. All right, I'll figure it out later. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.